now, and I need to share some of my tools with you people that are suffering. And I know that there are people suffering out there because I know about that suffering, and it wasn't too long ago when I was in the same place looking for videos online. I still do. And the internet is magical. I don't even know what a beautiful analogy for the internet is right now, but it's allowing us to see facets of ourselves that we never would have been able to see, even with the mirror that you reach behind to look at your back. The internet helps you. It's like a mirror that you can take so far outside and then look at a part of yourself that you never realized was there. And it helps you become more of who you are. You can use so many videos that you find to look at the person and how they're speaking and the feeling that they're getting through on video, and then you can become inspired and emulate that, but coming from your own unique point. Every single thing in nature is a unique expression, and we are nature, and we are unique expressions. And it's really exciting to see through the internet that so many people are becoming more comfortable with who they really are and sharing it with others. So I was recently encouraged to pick up my YouTube channel again, and it wasn't a plan that I had written out. I'm doing a lot of things here on my own at my place. I'm painting. I have a business doing that, which is incredible. I make art that people love, and it goes all around the world and makes more and more people feel some sort of joy and something sweet. And I also have a beautiful home that I'm creating a sanctuary out of. A sanctuary out of a rented home in Southern California. Living the dream. I spend so much time out here in this nature. I'm surrounded by gorgeous trees. I'll give you a tour of the trees sometime. You can hear the birds. I have a couple of cats. I have my swimming pool I try to keep myself going in. When I first started making videos, it was my intention to be someone that someone else could look up to, someone else that had just been injured or is feeling discouraged because they're not the same anymore after an accident or something. And looking back on those videos, I realized that I was talking to myself. And it's really beautiful to see. So I'm leaving them up there on my channel, even though they feel like I don't have the fire that I have now. I don't have that fire. I can't see it. It's just kind of like starting. But I'm leaving them there because I think it's just so beautiful, because it's obvious to me now, looking back at them 5 years later, that I was talking to myself. And I wanted to create these videos for myself to see. You know, when you want to do something and you've never seen anyone else do it, sometimes you go online like, how do I do a backflip into a pool of marshmallows? I don't know, I've never seen anyone do it. And then you see someone do it online and you're like, I can do it. If that person can do it, I can do it. So that's what I was trying to do for my video channel, was to be sort of like a beacon of light for someone in the dark that felt like, man, I hurt my body and now I can't walk. Now I don't have legs. or they don't work, or my arm fell off, or I got burns all over my face and my body, and I look so different than I used to, and who people aren't gonna respond to me the same way anymore, and what is life now? And I'm here to pick up this video series again because I found some answers, and I'm not reading them to you from a book that I read. I'm here to vibe it to you because I've been through some serious SHIT on my journey, and I just want to say, don't give up any of your life force, because there's something in your mind telling you that you're not as good as you used to be. Because through adversity and through challenge and through these hard trials, if you stay in love and in determination and just keep going, even though it seems like nothing's going to change, trust me, if you just keep going little by little, something shifts. And there is a support that comes to you from the energy that is all around you. And if you're lucky enough to have a disability so you can chill out for a while and stop being so distracted by everything, if you are lucky enough to have to stay in bed for days in silence with yourself and the beating of your heart, that's a tool. That's something that's really, really powerful that you get to have. Because if you keep going and keep sitting and keep being gentle with yourself and patient, the patience of nature, like years, seasons and years and decades, the patience to allow something to unfold by itself without pulling it or trying to look inside and trying to see, you're not going to find it that way. It's going to fall apart. To let it unfold by itself, no matter how long it takes after it happens. I know. I am crazy. I'm crazy in love with what I've discovered. And I've had help from so many beautiful people that I've listened to and watched on YouTube talk about their process. And now I'm going to fumble through sharing my process. I don't write things down. I don't have a script that I'm going to talk about before I make this video. I just want to be as raw and real and honor what's wanting to come through me, because I've made it this far and I have a lot to give, and I can't just sit here by myself in my sanctuary and feel all this love and fulfillment by myself. So Here's my welcome back video. What am I going to do in my future videos if you subscribe? I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to do what I tried to do. Well, I'm going to do over what I did in the beginning from a new perspective. And I'm going to have a little bit more fun. And I want to share music. I want to share cooking. I want to share drawing. I want to share weird videos that I'm making. I want to share insights that I'm having. I want to share insights that someone else has helped me realize and then share them with you, so maybe you can realize the same thing in a different way for yourself. I want to share this love and support. Oh my gosh, I know that there's some serious suffering happening out there, and I am going to be one person among many that I'm realizing there are. I'm going to be one in the trenches here. I'm not going to keep all this to myself. I want to help, and I'm going to do what I can, and I hope that I can help at least one or two people. Someone who has a disability, someone who became paralyzed, or someone who's a quadriplegic, or someone who just came home from a long journey and everyone is the same and you're not getting support anymore and you've seen so much more of the world and so much more and you're alone. And I get it. I've been through all of it, and you're not alone. And there is a reason for you to keep going. It's not only for you to be able to feel this bliss that I get to feel now, which is like the most delicious. Oh my God, it's like I'm getting a massage in my heart and my energy. It's like love. It's like just take care. What I've always been wanting, going out and trying to find. And I realized it's not cliche. It's real. It is inside of you. It's inside of you and outside of you at the same time. And when you start realizing this magnitude of this power and this beautiful universe that we live in and what's available to you if you let it in, it's so special. And it's not only for you to feel this, what I'm talking about. We have a responsibility. Humans are a part of humanity. And I'm not discounting animals and plants when I say humanity. We're just nature. You know, this is how you relate. I say humanity. But we all have a responsibility to communicate, to stay connected in the network of all of us. And if a tree has more nutrients than a tree over here, they're connected by roots. We can't see it, but they're passing back information, and that tree will give up some of its nutrients for the other tree that's not doing so good over there. And just like that, there's a whole network that's connecting us. And thank you, Internet, for making that a little more obvious, but there's more of a network that we can't see, that you can feel into and feel it. And I want to share my nutrients. I want to share my love. I accept this responsibility, and I'm here for me and for you and for all of us. And I love you, and I'm so excited to be back. And what's going to happen next? I don't know. We'll have to see.